Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily Recovery with your host, Matt McGregor and Tone Vase. Good morning, Tone. How are you, mate? Are we out of it? Is the bear market done? Are you ready to say that?
Morning. Not yet. But I like the bounce for now. There's lots of rumors, some kind of Jane Street 10 a.m. manipulation, something I knew about for 30 years now. Almost maybe not 30 years, but I've already been trading for over 20 years. This has been around forever. The 10 a.m. reversals. Now people are trying, 20 years, people have caught up to the Tone Vase trading system, and they're understanding why there is a 10 a.m. reversal. This apparently FTX is a Sam Bankman-Fried's involved. It's just this whole insanity, right? Look, the market's reversed at 10 a.m. One company is not to blame for this. That's insane. And I still expect the 10 a.m. reversal to happen. And we'll see if this bounce is anything more than what we already got.
It's a very big question. Very big question. All right, I'll go first. I can bang through it really quick. You did a show without me last night. Look, starting on the 4-hour time frame. Look, we were putting in
not screen sharing. You're not screen sharing.
Oh, look, I'm out of the game. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Click on this.
There you go.
You could have clicked that button for me.
I could have, but then you could have clicked it later, and then you could have taken off screen share.
So many variables. All right, look, I don't like specifically this like descending line here, but I mean, like it is. We were doing the thing that we do, where we put in these lower highs, and respecting like the moving averages on the 4-hour time frame, and then we had like within a really, really short period of time, like I reckon this was like a 2-hour period where it happened yesterday when Trump started his state of origin, and the Jane Street stuff kicked off all like pretty much at the same time, and it really gave a good run of it. The MRI was sort of spot on with its warning and then its top, and now it's looking just floating there. It wants to make up its mind. It hasn't yet, but I don't know why. I kind of like it. Like I was real concerned of this double bottom. Double bottoms are like the new buying zone for some fucking reason. Maybe the world's changed. Double tops are now total bullshit. Double bottoms are your money. Go figure, right? But like this double bottom from the candle close was right there. I would not have been bullish there. In fact, I was not bullish there. But I did get pretty long. I mean, 100% long. Forex leveraged at 66,536. So as it stands, I'm in a good profit in a sizable position. I would like to see this progress, but like I've been in the same sort of trade 3 times now from this areas, and they've all been like I was in along from about 63 or something like that, in about 10K profit that came back to nothing, another 6K position that came back to nothing, another position, who knows? Like this is what we were saying the night about. I think I'm a better trader to the short side because bang a short on, and it didn't work for me the other night. But if I bang a short on, typically I was like, oh, I'm 2K up, I'll just close it, go to bed. Magic, nice day. But long trading, I'm looking for like to plant a flag in the ground for the future, and it all have that kind of long-term mindset. Not always. Once every 4 years, it turns out to be like the greatest thing I've ever done. I've made like all of my money in the world off like really 3 trades I've ever made, and the rest of them have just been kind of average. But those 3 trades have made quite a.
Whoa, Matt. So your audio is going haywire. Did you like grab a cord or something? You just went to sounding like a robot.
Yeah, my mouse got very choppy. Can you hear me now?
Something just went crazy. Unplug your microphone and plug it back in.
It's not the mic, dude. Like in the mouse, it was starting to get really funny.
What just, I don't think it's me. I didn't do anything.
It's me.
Hey, jump
Bye.
out, jump out, and come back. I want to see if it goes away. La, la, la. All right. How was it now? Was it Matt? I think it was Matt. Uh, I think that was Matt. Yeah, because I don't hear any craziness at this point. All right, so Matt's gonna jump back on, and I'm gonna go over to my charts. Yeah, my AV is good. Okay, good. All right. Shit, that was a disaster. Exactly, Mr. Roba. All right, monthly chart, nothing to look at. Weekly chart. You know, the bounce pulled back a smidge, but the candle was still very, very strong. And right now we're hovering around that $68,000 mark. It is interesting. We do have this double bottom, but I'm still concerned that this double bottom will be breaking to the downside in the near future. How do we define near future? It could be tomorrow. It could be next month. It could be in April, right? So I will remain skeptical of this double bottom uh, for a long time. I'll remain skeptical of this double bottom until we break out above the $70,000 zone. And even then, I will still be concerned that the $85,000 rejection can still bring us down into the lower zone. All right, Matt's coming back, I think. Maybe. I have to add him to the stream. All right. Hey, Matt.
Much.
All right, you're good now.
Please continue
Yeah,
without me.
you're good. Yeah, if you rewatch this, you'll understand.
I'm
So
upset.
so so as I was saying, until this move gets us above the $71,000 area, I'm not getting overly excited over it. The double bottom, I still see it as a negative thing for Bitcoin price, and only after we get above 85,000 will I take the break of the $60,000 double bottom zone off the table. Until then, this is going to be a concern for a long time. On a short-term look on the 1-hour chart, we broke this trend line for now. It's still a downward sloping trend line. I don't see all that much bullish momentum yet. As of now, all we did was print a lower swinging high versus the two prior swinging highs. And again, until we break above all of them, we break this horizontal line, this is not anything to get too excited about. We're still in very, very bearish momentum. The October 18th day is coming up. No idea what's going to happen on October 18th. But it is a day I will be eyeing very, very carefully. Sorry, not October 18, March 18. On March 18, I should be in Thailand, unless my mainland China trip goes horribly wrong. So by March 18th, I should already be in Thailand. If I'm not streaming on March 18, something went wrong in mainland China, because I'll be there for the prior 10 days. And I may or may not be able to stream from mainland China, so we will see. So looks like the 4-year cycle is right on schedule. We topped within the proper area, and now we are set to bottom within a proper area. Now the 4-year cycle is calling for a bottom in September. We will see if it's right on the money again. And that's about it for me. Bitcoin continues to, it continues its third year upside versus shitcoins. It's not as high as it was back a year ago, July, 9 months ago. But let's see what happens over the next few months. Gold and silver remain, silver pulled down today a bit, but gold and silver remain in that secondary upswing. I didn't really expect silver to come back this high, but we will see. I still think they both topped. They topped with the MRI, especially gold. Look at this gold top on the daily MRI top. It also topped on the weekly MRI top as well. The swing high in gold, the daily high in gold came right near the top. The weekly top came in earlier. It is showing us a weekly second consecutive MRI top, which I didn't think gold would still be this strong. But breaking this top for gold, I think, is going to be harder than people expect. And on a monthly scale, we also topped from a daily perspective the month after the third consecutive MRI top. Gold still remains strong. This is a pretty bullish, strong chart. It is possible for gold to go higher, but at the moment, I would not be rushing into a bullish gold trade. No need to talk about the ratio. The war with Iran is being delayed, so oil is holding steady. The S&P is near its highs. The software index, which I'm now looking at, also bounced along with the Bitcoin bounce. This is my new correlation, and I will keep an eye on this correlation carefully. It was on a weekly MRI buy, so there is reason to get into something like this. And this is helping to drag Bitcoin higher as well. There are correlated assets. That's about it for me. Matt, you got any questions? Anything you want to add to your analysis that you were doing?
Yeah. Are we able to see if I can finish off that analysis without and just
go for it. You sound better. You have to put your screen share in, but yeah.
Yeah, just monitor if I'm talking to myself. Eh? I was just trying to make the point that, and I have lost momentum, but like I've made all of my money ever trading on like 4 trades, and they've all been incredible trades. And the rest of the time, I'm like a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. It's just like a normal trade, right? You win some, you lose some. Maybe I'm running it like 55%. I don't know. Maybe better than that. But either way, I tend to make all of my money on these like once every 4-year occasions, like the weekly green diamond. So really, I'm just going to keep applying this same trade over and over and over again until it sticks. Like the price of Bitcoin is dropping right now. My entry is at 66,536. No, I'm probably in like 3,000 US dollars profit right now. But rather than usual trades, I'm not just taking it. I'm trying to find like a plant a flag in the ground type of trade, right? Because I believe that weekly green diamond, which was talking about, for like the last a year and a half or whatever it was, 6 months, whatever it's been, is the trade, right? That's that once every 4-year trade where I make all of my money and all the ducks come home. So yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. Like the price is now dipping and it's dipping back down to the 7 simple moving average. Does that mean it's going to come down below my price? Well, then I'll probably have to close the trade out again. If it goes lower, I'll just try.
It's all to answer this question. They're all longs. They were all longs on crashes. Those were your 4 big trades.
Yeah, they were the 4 trades. They were the green.
Yeah, they were all longs. Oh, I'm answering Vanil's question. They were all longs.
Yeah, they were. You know where they were, right? They were the green diamonds. It's like bang, bang, bang. It's like these trades that I made from 3,000, 17,000. I did actually catch the dip over in the Black Swan event as well at 3,800, 3,400 by the time I pep it in, and then I'm hoping it's right now as well. The rest of the trades I've made have just been hit or miss. So I'm looking to get another one of those ones cracking. You know, the day trade stuff looks like, whoa, look at that. That's crashing. That was, I ended the trade back before the show, and that was way up, and that's crashing now too. So the market is moving right now, Tone. That's very interesting. My
Yeah,
stop
but
loss.
10 a.m.'s coming up. 10 a.m. is 10 minutes away, so let's see what happens.
I actually think that's a good point. Like that's a bit of a flash crash there from on Solana. We'll see how that goes. I'm long and short at the same time on this trade, so I either same as like all the trades that I do here on the average trade. I want to be directionally right. I make a lot more money if I'm directionally right, but I'm hedged if I'm wrong, and I only lose a little bit. So that's fine. But we'll monitor this when we, as I say, when we started the show, this thing was in a few $100s profit, and now it is back to basically break even. So we'll see how that goes. The market is a little bit jumpy and reactionary right now.
Hey, man, I know we're looking at short market. If you go back to that weekly chart, right?
Yeah.
So you know how on the MRI, I have the MRI tops and MRI bottoms picking extremes, and those are decent trades. But I also have my green star candles, which are continuation trades. In your case, with Alpha Numerics, your equivalent to that, which happens less often, like your diamonds happen way less often than my MRI tops and bottoms, and your phantom candles happen way less often than the MRI tops and bottoms. And the phantom candles is your continuation trade, similar to my star trade.
Yes.
And the phantom candles have also historically been pretty damn good indicators.
Yeah.
Do you consider, do you go in extra? Like, I know you love catching the dip with the diamond, but
Yeah.
do you like leverage that trade? Because these are not leverage trades. When you go in on a green diamond, they're what, maybe 2x leverage, 3x at most. They're
Yeah.
very low leverage trades. But do
Yeah.
you crank up that leverage off of the phantom candle? Like right here, you can see that phantom candle in October
Yeah.
of right there. There's one more little one there, which
Yeah.
still led to 20-30% more.
Yeah. And then another one.
How do you treat them? Do you actually utilize them for trading, or do you just like, do they just give you confidence after the diamonds?
Well,
But in
it
the
can.
case of October, there was no diamond.
It can be any of the above. Like if I always think about Alpha Numerics as like we'll call it a 3-part system, or it could be a really 4-part system. Like the color of the wave is red, so my mindset is bearish. I'm looking for a further downside. The wave is green, I'm bullish, but that's not a buy and sell signal per se. When the wave turns red, I'm looking to catch a knife off a weekly green diamond or a 3-day green diamond, if it might be. Then when the recovery comes, you'll see like the purple phantom signal come in. You'll see like the moving averages cross over, all the good moving averages. So you can pick and choose which way you want to play it. I made a video like 2.5 years ago, Tone Vase, called Diversified Trading Within a Single Asset. It's on our channel right here. It's in the not in the live videos. It was a pre-recorded video. Nobody saw it. 500 people saw it. We get 3,000 views a night. Diversified trading within a single asset. I think it's the best, most important video I ever made, because it explains how I've got maybe 5 different strategies. Prop trading, bot trading, scalping, long-term investment, swing trading. But I'm busy all the time trading one asset. So, Tone, to your point, when I see a purple phantom, I'm very excited, and I'll definitely trade it. Definitely trade the wave flipping. Definitely trade a green diamond scalp. Definitely utilize the bot trading and like this algorithmic trading that I'm using as well. Look at all these trades I've got on and all the positions I've got running at the same time through the prop firm that I own and build. So. Long story short, yeah, I like it. I like it all. I'm a degenerate full-time professional trader, Tone Vase.
Yeah, so to answer this question, like why would you be short and long? Well, because Matt is long on a monthly scale. He could be long on a weekly scale. He could even be long on a daily swing trade. But then, he has nothing to do for like 2 hours during the day, and he sees the chart is bearish, and he goes short. That he doesn't exit his other trades, right? This is the diversification within a single asset. You can be short trying to make 5 grand on a 2 hour trade, even though you have 3 different long trades, one with a daily perspective, one with a weekly perspective, and one with a monthly perspective.
Okay, this is a great question here as well, Tone. Thank you, mate. Why hedge both ways? Couldn't you just trade less the way you think it's going to go? All right. What if you know which way the market's going to go? Let's have a Telegram group and you let me know. Alternatively, I don't know which way the market's going to go. I'm looking for like a 75x leverage trade. I'm looking for like a 1.3% move in the price. You tell me which way it's going to go and be right more often than not without wiping out your account. I can arbitrage trade the two by longing and shorting at the same time. One of them's going to be right, and then I'm going to get my money back. So I don't make huge money off it. I can make like $300 a day doing it. And then also in conjunction with the prop firm as well, I can limit my losses, but chip away, chip away, chip away. It's like a day job. It's high concept stuff. It's not just, I know which way the market's going to go, so why don't I just pick the right way every day? That's not really realistic.
Hey, Matt, we got to glance at this here. I had no idea. This is the Korean stock market. This is the monthly chart of the Korean stock market. This is the weekly chart.
There's only 4 companies in Korea, and they run everything.
And this is the daily chart. This is insane. This is it's almost the 4th consecutive MRI top on the daily. They missed it by 1 day right here. This day broke the count. This is virtually a 4th consecutive daily MRI top. And the weekly is still bullish, going in for its 2nd consecutive, almost a 3rd consecutive.
Shit.
We already reached, a monthly MRI top. See, look at the last monthly MRI. Look at the last 2 monthly MRI tops. They both pulled the market back significantly. The most recent MRI top only pulled it back the month of the top, and this is now super bullish. I mean, it's in an exponential rise. I mean, I wouldn't go long, but that's kind of insane.
Can you look at like the Nikkei 250 or something like that? I want to see what the Japanese stock market looks like. Is that in parabolia as well?
Let's see. Where the hell is it? There it is. NI. Yeah. It is, and it's on a monthly MRI top right now.
And in fact, it looks even better than the Korean market. Korean market tends to follow the Japanese market. Look at
that. So it's a monthly MRI top. That was like a weekly MRI top coming up next week. And the daily should be next week as well. So next week, if this market keeps going up the rest of this week, today is what, Thursday, Friday? Yeah, next week you'll have a daily, a weekly, and a monthly MRI top combination. That's so rare.
I wouldn't touch it. There's something cooking here. Yeah. People are getting their money they're taking their money out of the mattress because inflation's getting fucked. They're just like piling in. Hang Sen.
Yeah, crazy. All right, let's get going. Let's sign out. Wait, 10 a.m. 3 minutes away. Let me see.
Is my trade still on?
It should be. Yeah, we're rallying a bit. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. The 10 a.m. will save you. It's saving you now.
I'll be okay either way. I'm just,
see, we started to reverse after 9:50. So that's within my, if we go to the 1 minute chart, the low comes in at 9:51. That's, within 1 minute of my zone. The 1 minute chart was an MRI buy, ironically, where the low, with the low. So, yeah, I mean, like I start looking at the 10 a.m. trade as of 9:50. So between 9:50 and 10:15 is the 10 a.m. trade. And, it's reversing us at 10 a.m. to the upside.
Yeah, that's great. Great stuff. All right.
And on this 1 minute chart, I would be bullish at break of prior 1 minute high. I don't like 1 minute charts though, but so like maybe 5 minute charts is better. Yeah. I mean, at this point, if I were you, I would set a stop loss, at 67, 450 or something. Like if we go lower than the low of this 5 minute candle, we're going down hard. So that would be if I was in a trading contest right now, I would flip my trade at this point. I would flip my trade to a short trade below that red line, which is the low of the last 5 minute candle.
Well, Tone, I'm coming back to the studio now. Look, we got to go. Look, I'm sorry my audio wasn't good tonight, but I feel like this was a good show, a good informative show. In the end, we got there. So thank you everybody for joining. Hopefully we can see you again Friday day or Friday night in Asia tomorrow. And have a lovely Thursday.
Bye guys.